kind man was walking down a street when he noticed something special. A mother cat had just had a baby kitten right on the sidewalk. The man felt sorry for them, seeing how they had no proper home or food. He wanted to help them right away. The man approached carefully, not wanting to scare the cats. The mother cat looked tired but was watching over her sleeping kitten with great care. To help the hungry mama, he gently moved her kitten just a little bit to the side. He wondered about their story while looking at them. Maybe someone had left them behind, or perhaps they had always lived on the streets, never knowing what a real home felt like. The tiny kitten was sleeping peacefully, its small body rising and falling with each breath. Its gray fur had subtle stripes that were barely visible. The man felt sad thinking about how hard life would be for this little one if nobody helped them. From his pocket, the man took out some soft cat food he happened to have with him. The mother cat was clearly very hungry. She started eating right away, finishing every bit quickly. The man could tell she hadn't eaten properly in days, which was even more concerning since she needed to feed her kitten too. While the mother cat was eating, the kitten woke up and made a small sound. This tiny meow touched the man's heart deeply. He knew right then that he couldn't leave them on the street. These cats needed help, and he could give them a better life. The man spoke softly to the kitten, explaining that they deserved a warm home where they would always have food and shelter. No more worrying about rain, cold nights, or going hungry. The streets were dangerous for cats, with cars driving by, mean people, other animals that might hurt them, and all kinds of bad weather. He picked up the kitten very carefully. It felt so small in his hands, like a tiny ball of fur. He placed it back next to its mother. The mama cat immediately stopped eating and turned to her baby. She began cleaning the kitten with gentle licks, showing how much she loved her little one. The man was touched by this display of motherly love. Even though the mother cat was having a hard time surviving, she still put her baby first. The strong bond between them was beautiful to see. The mother purred softly while grooming her kitten, making the man even more certain that helping them was the right thing to do. Thinking more about the situation, the man realized that cats usually have more than one kitten in a litter. There had to be more babies somewhere nearby. He started looking around carefully, checking behind trash cans, under parked cars, in bushes, and other hidden spots where scared kittens might be hiding. After searching for a while, he returned to the mother and her kitten. He decided it was most important to get these two to safety first. Once they were secure, he could come back and look more for any missing kittens. Leaving the mother and baby exposed on the street any longer wasn't safe. The man had brought a small pet carrier with him, which he had lined with a soft towel from his car. Gently, he placed the kitten inside first, then tried to encourage the mother cat to join her baby. She seemed unsure at first about entering the strange box, but when she heard her kitten's cries, her motherly instinct took over. She stepped inside and immediately curled around her baby to keep it warm and safe. With both cats secured in the carrier, the man headed to his car. The local vet clinic was about 15 minutes away. During his drive to the clinic, the man decided to take a different route than usual. He chose a path that went through an alley where he often saw stray cats. His good instinct paid off when he spotted some movement near a pile of old cardboard boxes. He stopped his car and looked closer. To his surprise, he found 3 more kittens that clearly belonged to the same litter as the one he had already rescued. They looked just like their sibling and seemed to be the same age. These kittens were crying sadly, hungry and cold without their mother's warmth. With gentle hands, the man picked up each one carefully. He placed them in a box he kept in his car trunk for shopping. He used his jacket as a soft bed for them and made sure they were secure before continuing his drive to the vet. Now the family would be back together, giving all the kittens their best chance to survive with their mother's care. When he arrived at the clinic, the front desk worker understood right away that this was urgent. Even though the waiting room was full of people with their pets, they took the cat family in quickly. The vet checked each cat thoroughly, looking for signs of illness or injury. The mother cat was thin, but surprisingly healthy, showing how strong she was despite her hard life. Each kitten received a careful check for any problems or signs of poor health. The vet explained that the kittens were about 2 weeks old based on their development. Their eyes had opened recently, but they still depended completely on their mother for food and care. The smallest kitten needed extra attention because it was weaker than its brothers and sisters. Arriving home, he carried the carrier and box inside very carefully. The bathroom had everything needed: a large, comfortable bed with high sides to keep kittens from wandering, several litter boxes for when the kittens would eventually need training, fresh water, and good quality food for the nursing mother. A heating pad set on low and covered with towels provided extra warmth in one corner of the bed, giving the kittens options for temperature. The man released the mother cat first, allowing her to explore the room while he held the kittens safely. She checked every corner, looking for potential dangers before deciding the space was acceptable. Once she seemed comfortable, he placed her kittens in the cozy bed. She immediately joined them, encouraging them to nurse. The family was finally safe, warm, and together. Over the next few days, the man created a routine. He checked on the family regularly but gave them space, especially in the beginning. The mother cat slowly became more trusting, eventually allowing him to pet her while she nursed her kittens. He weighed each kitten daily on a small kitchen scale, tracking their growth to make sure they were all doing well. The smallest kitten needed extra help, including some additional feeding with a tiny bottle when it had trouble competing with its stronger siblings. The mother cat thrived with proper food and safety. Her fur became shinier, her eyes brighter, and she even started to play sometimes, showing a playful spirit that hard times had previously hidden. She proved to be an excellent mother, patiently teaching her kittens important cat skills, how to clean themselves, use the litter box, and even basic hunting moves through play. The mother cat would be spayed once she completely finished nursing, preventing future unwanted litters and protecting her health. The man had grown attached to her calm presence and decided she would stay with him permanently. She had earned a lifetime of comfort after her struggles and excellent mothering. By the time the kittens reached adoption age, they were social, confident, and healthy, ready for their forever homes. Each adoption was both happy and a little sad, but the man made sure they went to families who understood the responsibility of pet ownership. He created a special adoption package for each kitten that included their favorite toy, a blanket with their family smell, and detailed information about their personality and preferences. The mother cat adjusted to life without her kittens gradually, seeming to understand they had moved on to good lives. She relaxed into being a beloved pet rather than a struggling stray. Her transformation from skinny, frightened street cat to confident, affectionate companion showed how amazing animals can be when given proper care and respect. The man set up a comfortable window seat where she spent hours watching the outside world, no longer as a harsh place she had to survive in, but as an interesting scene she could safely watch. In the evenings, she claimed a spot on the couch beside him, her purring a constant reminder of their chance meeting and the difference one person's compassion made. This rescue story happens countless times across communities everywhere. Ordinary people noticing animals in need and taking action rather than looking away. The man began keeping basic supplies in his car, carriers, towels, cat food, ready for future rescue opportunities. He also supported local programs that help reduce stray cat populations humanely while caring for those who couldn't become pets. What started as a chance meeting on a street corner grew into something more meaningful, not just saving lives, but making them better in every way. From uncertain survival on Cold Street to the certainty of daily care, these cats experienced the amazing difference that kindness makes. The simple decision to stop and help changed not just their lives, but enriched the man's life too, creating bonds that would last for years to come.